Do you think part of the problem is that so many people think there's still a disconnect between their emotions, their fear, their sadness, and how that can relate to their physical health down the road?
Well, I think if people it would actually learn and understand that there is a connect,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a huge connect. And you go to, and you are in this line of work. This is your profession. You understand this. You listen to many people. Everyone you interview, top and bottom of our field in holistic medicine, are going to say, well, it's the stress. Well, it's the stress. Well, it's the stress. Yesterday I heard a urologist. Well, it's the stress. This morning I heard a cardiologist. Well, it's the stress. I heard a thyroid expert. Well, it's the stress.
Mm-hmm.
It shows up everywhere, and it's the biology of the stress that's the problem. It's not the external stress. It's what takes place in our body. And so, yes, if people would get that and work on what is the stress response going off in my body, and does it have to go off 24/7? Do I have to? No. Maybe 1% once a week an event actually take place. I'm walking and I start to cross the street and a big truck is coming down the road and I hear the truck and I get stressed, and that mobilizes me to wake up to the moment, and I back up and onto the sidewalk, and that was a biology of the stress response that was important to mobilize me to make a proper choice. But the rest of the 99.9%, it's a paper tiger. It's not real. It's being the thrust, the emotional thrust and rocket fuel is stuff that we're holding.
Mm-hmm.
It's what happens to us when we're not living life. We don't feel good. And if we keep repressing it and denying it, we build up this reservoir like a balloon of uncomfortable feelings, and they'll pop off at any given trigger that's out there. And I know I've drifted a little bit from your central point there. Would it help people to get skilled and knowledgeable, to acquire the information, tools, and support, to address their own internal stress in a simple way? Because I told you the simplest thing is all you have to do is accept it. And what the nuts and bolts of acceptance is no more than recognizing that the fear, the sadness, the anger is taking place, not for the word, but for the feeling. I feel the sadness. Feel it. And if you feel it, you will heal it. That's the miracle of energy medicine. The energy medicine that we're all dealing with and we're all talking about, the elephant in the room in energy medicine, are those uncomfortable feelings. To do well, to get to healthy, to live long and prosper, we have to heal the uncomfortable feelings.